friction in the U.S.-Canada relationship?
Oh, I think that there are serious challenges that we face, and I listen to those very carefully. And sometimes people who are determined on a specific issue, they tend to get emotional. And you know what? It's okay, because I'm here to listen, to gain a perspective, to take that all in, to bring that back to the United States, and to express those concerns. I'm also in a position where I have to come back and give the United States perspective, because I represent the United States. And so it's my job to try, in even some of those emotional things that you talk about, to diffuse it, to have an appropriate conversation, and to take all those things into consideration.
What do you mean by emotional? How are people getting emotional, or what's provoking emotional confrontations or reactions to you?
Oh, I just think I was reacting to your comment, really. I think in most cases, though, I think people are having grounded conversations, and but when decisions take a bit longer than people expect, in any part of anyone's life, if you're waiting for a decision, sometimes that waiting period can just be frustrating, and I understand that.
Well, because you brought that up, I mean, there are irritants. I mean, Keystone is one of them, but there are other irritants in the relationship. Canada, those, we do believe, the government certainly believes, that the key to prosperity for Canada in the 21st century is being blocked by the U.S. administration. I mean, that's really the way this government is interpreting things. Is that a fair assessment of what is actually happening?
No, I think I wouldn't describe it in those terms whatsoever. I think we're working very closely together to enhance the bilateral trade relationship. I've worked closely with the Secretary of Commerce, and I know that she's trying to work through her schedule to come here so that we can enhance commercial trade operations between our two countries. We're trading at the highest level we've ever traded. Our energy trade is at the highest level. We import 2.6 million barrels a day. We trade the largest amount of hydro, alternative energies, uranium. I think things are improving, but we are really focused on trying to do more trade, more jobs, improve the economy, improve incomes for both sides of the border.
Well, I know that there's also this issue of the U.S. responsibility to fund the construction of the Windsor-Detroit Customs Plaza. When you last spoke about this in public, about this issue, you said that you were going to meet with the Transport Minister, Lisa Raitt, to discuss it. Do you have any update for us on that? Has that meeting happened? And can you give us a sense of whether the U.S. is actually going to fund that project?
I did meet with Minister Raitt. We had a constructive and very good dialogue on this subject, and I think that both of us agreed that over the summer that we would continue to work on trying to find a good outcome for both U.S. and Canada so this bridge gets built. And we both want this bridge to be built. We think it's going to be very good for both of our two economies. As you know, the President approved it through a presidential permit process. And so let the dialogue continue, and I think it was very constructive.
Do you think that this government is losing patience with the U.S. and that is affecting relationships in any way?
Oh, I don't want to characterize it in that way. I think that maybe you should ask them how they feel. For me, I have an incredible amount of time and patience to work through any challenge that we may face.
Well, I guess you've got enough patience for everybody. I'm going to let you go and flip some burgers.
Thank you.
Because I know that's what you really want to do on Independence Day. Thanks for joining us, Ambassador.
Exactly.
Take care. Bye-bye. We're also tracking your comments, of course, on anything you've heard on the show so far, anything you're going to hear. Just wait till the power panel gets here. Then you'll have lots to say, I'm sure. Here are all the ways that you can get in touch with us and get in touch with